I support both, but I believe merit scholarships are more fair because you actually have to work for it and it's equal to everybody. As long as you get the grades, you're deserving of the scholarship, you can get it, and I just believe it's fair. On the other hand, you have need-based scholarships, and although I do believe some students may need-based scholarships because their parents don't make enough money to send them to school.
Them are really important, but if I had to pick one or the other, I think it would have to be need-based, because you can necessarily have everything you may need to get there, but sometimes situation just doesn't land in your favor, and you may not necessarily be able to get to where you need to get to in school and stuff like that. So you may not be able to afford the education that you deserve, and that would suck if you just get stuck because you can't afford it. It's like, how am I supposed to progress if I'm not given the opportunity to get out of the box that I'm stuck in?
I think scholarships should be merit-based and need-based.
Why?
Because there are students who don't have enough money to go to college, and I think that money should be given to them. But I also think that students who have excelled academically and in other fields should also be rewarded financially.
I'd say it should be more need-based scholarships, because there are people that are less fortunate and want to go to school but they don't have the funds for it. But at the same time, there should be a certain GPA, that way you know that they'll be able to do the.
So need-based scholarships are for those who come from a poor family and they can't afford school, and merit scholarships are for those who did really well in school and are getting rewarded for it. But if you come from a poor family and you do really well in school, you're gonna get a scholarship either way. So I don't really have an opinion, because they go together, So yeah.
Based scholarships, because there are a lot of students who come from low-income families who had immigrated to this country for opportunity. And because I believe in the right to education, the universal right to education, and there is a rising price for the college tuitions, they deserve to not only have the free schooling from public schools, they should also have schooling past high school.
I support both merit and need-based scholarships, because the people who can't afford college and do need the money should be able to get a secondary education and have the money to pay for it. But also we can't just leave out the people who work hard and get high grades and participate and are smart, because if there were no merit-based, then that would just give people a reason to slack off and be like, oh, because I'm poor anyway, I'm gonna get the money anyway. No, you need to be smart and intelligent also.
I support merit-based scholarships because I think people earn them instead of just being born with kind of a necessity to get them, and they would make the school look better, and the GPA, and I don't know, some other reasons. But I just support merit-based scholarships.
I believe we need both merit and need-based financial aid. Merit, traditionally in the state of Florida, is to keep students who are bright within the state instead of going to out-of-state competitive with our school's colleges. That's what that is for. And then the distinct purpose of need-based financial aid, which is so important for FIU students, is to help students who are very capable of being successful in college, but necessarily have not reached the SAT scores, ACT scores, maybe GPA of merit-based, but still show the ability to succeed far above what just a high school level offers them. So merit-based is about keeping very high achieving students, and need-based is helping students who can be so much more than what their socioeconomic level would leave them at without need-based.